Good evening. Today we have Cyan here, and we're going to do a quick little interview to ask a few questions about this very exciting project that her class is currently doing. So, can you tell us what grade are you in?
I'm in 6th grade.
And what's the school?
I attend Montessori School 27.
All right. And you're going to what are we doing here? What is the project that you're doing? Can you describe it, please?
The project that I'm doing is on women's rights.
Okay, and can you elaborate a little bit more? Is that what everyone in the class is doing?
No, basically everybody gets to choose their own topic, but it has to do with the world and making peace for everybody.
All right, and why do you choose women's rights?
I chose women's rights because obviously when I grow up I'm going to be a woman, and I feel that when I grow up I should be living in a world where all women are equal.
Okay, so what's the status right now? Or let me ask this question then. What have you learned so far as what are the issues that you want to talk about?
Well, first I want to talk about the education and then the violence against the women.
Okay, what about education?
Well, let's say in countries like Pakistan, girls are preferred to learn to manage their home instead of going to school. In India, it's kind of the same thing, and girls' education is not the same as boys' education. Boys are smarter than girls because they actually go to school more, but I know that girls have the capability to be even smarter if only they had the right to go to school full time.
Okay, and how about, you said violence against women? What types of violence against women, and where, and what countries?
It's in many countries, but let's just say, again, Pakistan and India. In Pakistan and in India there are acid attacks, where usually it's when a man throws acid in a woman's face. Women are the targets of acid attacks, so it's almost always women. And it's disfiguring acid, and it leaves terrible scars.
And why are the men doing this?
Well, just for marriage rejections, like if the woman refuses to marry the man, or family disputes.
Okay. So far with this project, you've learned a lot.
Yes.
And now what do you want to do maybe moving forward? Is this something that maybe you want to do when you grow up? You want to help other women? I know you want to be a doctor when you grow up. Like, how are you going to use this knowledge to help women?
Well, I do hope that that the knowledge I have now will come into action later in my life. And I like doing projects like this because it helps me learn a lot more about what's going on in the world.
Okay, it was a pleasure talking to you, Cyan. And stay tuned, we have some more information coming up.
Violence against women and girls is abuse to human rights. Violence is never positive and can ruin a woman's life physically and emotionally. A perfect example of this is acid attacks. Acid attacks are one of the most terrible things somebody can do to someone else, and almost every time it's happening to a woman. Sadly, it happens more often than you think. But, thanks to UN Women, women are slowly achieving their rights. UN Women has been doing so many things to help out, such as partnering with UN governments, UN agencies, and society organizations. We also need to pitch in and help women all over the world the best we can to create a better world. We can start by helping UN Women develop action plans to help address violence against women. We can educate others on how violence against women has a negative effect on the peace in our world.